Hello, Younger Old here and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about being a good and safe rider. Stay tuned and watch the intro. Now most of us would know or knew someone who would pull away from the traffic lights, lift the front wheel to perform the perfect wheelie, and then harsh braking to lift the rear wheel to perform a stopper. When they're cornering, their knee sliders are grinding away on the road. Yes, they are a good rider with great bike handling skills. That would be fantastic on a track, eh? Now, I can't ride like that, and I've never been able to do so. So yeah, I'm not as good at handling a bike as riders who can do those things. What I do claim to be is a safe rider, and I've helped a lot of trainees over the years to be the same. The point I'm making is there's a vast difference between good and safe. I appreciate that there's some who can do both, so respect to them. Now, observations are king when we're out on the road. We need to know how and where to use them. So let's start with what we call general obs. These are just as the title says. We look ahead, we can glance to the left and the right, and regular use of our mirrors just to see what's behind us. Direct observations are done if we're going to change lane, and then we perform a shoulder check in the direction of where we want to go. Example, turning right from a major road to a minor road without that last check over our right shoulder is very dangerous. So these observations are used by us to make sure the space we want to move into is safe and clear. Now here's a type of junction where we're going to use both types of observations. Checking over my left shoulder, looking ahead, quick look to my left and to my right. Just because we've got a green light, never assume there's not some idiot who isn't jumping the lights. Green means go, it's safe to do so. The only way we know if it's safe to do so is by having a look. Likewise, we're at another crossroads now with traffic lights. I'm turning left here. Same rules apply. We use both types of directions. Check over my right shoulder, make sure it's clear. Looking ahead, quick glance to the right, make sure nothing's coming. Off we go. A trainer once said to me, what if somebody was coming, because you'd have to put your brakes on and there is a chance you could get shunted from the rear. Yeah, that is true, but the chances are the car what shunts you will probably only be doing 5 miles an hour or so. Yeah, it could cause you to topple over, but it'll be his fault, not yours. But that is still better than being sideswiped for a car doing whatever speed it's doing. So just be on the safe side, always check. Hazard perception is another skill which makes us safer on the road. Now, I'm not going to go into great detail here as I've done a video on that some time ago, so please check that one out. Needless to say, if we look far enough ahead, we can spot a potential hazard, and if we react to that hazard in the correct manner, then that hazard will not become a danger. Ignore it, then it very well might become a danger. As motorcyclists, we know the increased dangers over driving a car. Our cars are 4 wheels, They all have independent brakes. A lot of the cars have airbags fitted. We're surrounded by a protective cage, impact protection bars, amongst a lot of other safety features. Now when riding, assuming we've got a good helmet, good protective clothing, but we're still on two wheels, and our safety gear is all that's protecting our bodies from the road surface. We have to be more alert when riding. It's our knowledge and skill that keeps us safer on today's roads. I'm sure most of us will still use these skills when we're driving a car. I still do a shoulder check when driving. I don't just rely on my side mirrors. So really, being a motorcyclist makes us safer car drivers as well. So should insurance companies take this into account when they price our car premiums? I consider myself still to be a safer rider than a driver. For me, driving is something I don't enjoy at all, and there's too many distractions. For one, I sometimes listen to music. I'll be smoking a cigarette, hoping the hot burning end don't fall into my lap, causing all sorts of panic. I prefer to ride a bike without an intercom, apart from listening to the sat-nav. I don't ever listen to music, and I certainly don't want to speak on the phone, although I can still do all this hands-free. But when I'm riding, I just want to watch the road and listen to what's going on around me. Now, I know some riders who do all this and they're happy with it, and then that's fine. But I just find it an unnecessary distraction. So no matter how much riding experience you have, just make sure you make it as safer experience as you can. Always be prepared to learn new skills that will help to keep you safe. So if you enjoyed this video, please do the ticks, the like and subscribe. And as always, take care, ride safe, and bye for now.